Hi everyone, my name is Paul Dietrich. I'm a Google innovator and academic coach, and I use Google Gemini to help me create resources for teachers. One of the things that you can do in Gemini, for example, is create a website for 7th and 8th grade math students where they can manipulate sliders for slope and y-intercept so they can see what those values do, the changes of those values do to align on a graph. So one of the things that we'll start off with is in our chat box here. I'll just type in, you are an expert in math and coding. Create a website where students can manipulate sliders to adjust a line's slope and y-intercept so that they can see those changes on a graph. I'll make sure I'll click on Tools and I'll click on Canvas. I'm also setting my model to thinking as opposed to fast. And then I just click on Submit. Here's Gemini creating the code for me. So it's created this website for me, and I can toggle between the code itself and also the preview. And if you notice, this is what it made. It's called Slope Intercept Explorer, and it gives the slope intercept form here. And here's our equation. Looks like our blue value is slope and our green value is y-intercept. And it gives me two sliders. So let's see what happens here when I manipulate this slider. So it looks like it changes a couple things. The first thing is that it changes the graph physically on the right-hand side, but it also changes the slope in the equation above. And then you can also do the same thing with the y-intercept. Now, the great thing about Gemini is that I can vibe code any kind of changes that I want to make on this website. So if my school colors are green and yellow, I can add those changes here. So in the chat, I'm just going to say our school colors are green and yellow. Incorporate these colors into the page. And then I'll just click on Submit. So it takes a second, but it incorporated some of the color differences to make more school spirit onto this website. So instead of the blue, we'll actually see here's our green and here's our shades of yellow. And the slider still works, and our little triangle is also green. And this is just one of the many ways that I make custom resources for the teachers that I support.